Since when? In what world do we know Ross to sell Gucci? The things I am going to show you in today's video are bananas. If you have a tolerance of 10 minutes to get in and out of Ross, these are the places that I think you have the best chance of finding the best deals. Just a side note, this is my super blazer and it is officially back in stock. And I have a select few in every size left. It's linked in YouTube shopping, or you can get it down in description. Go now, because once these are gone, they are gone. This is gonna be the piece that loves you all the way through, I promise. When you go into Ross the next time, I want you to go right to shoes. Now today, you are going to see me find an unbelievable assortment of shoes. When do we see Adidas and Betsy Johnson? No, these are not dupes, you guys. These are real Uggs sitting across every shelf, every size. I was blown away. I mean, Fenty in collaboration with Puma, this is incredible. We've got Vans, we've got Adidas, we've got more Uggs. I mean, there's so many things to choose from. I also just loved Dolce Vita leather boots. The price is unbelievable. We've even got Seychelles, beautiful leather loafer. I mean, this is a Gucci dupe, $16.99. Isn't that amazing? Don't be afraid to look on the slipper wall. I loved these Jessica Simpson bow tie beaded mules. Those were really cute, among others. We've got Crocs. We've got Kate Spade slides. And with that, don't forget the men's shoes are actually in the men's section. So you can meander on over there as well. And you can find Converse and Nike. I saw North Face today. Today was the day, I'm telling you, and I hope it'll be your day too when you step foot in your local Ross. Number 2, now I know this section might seem sort of obvious, but I wanted to point it out, and that is the very front section. I do think this is a good place to look just to get an eye on what brands might be sitting in the long racks further into the store. So for example, Coyote is a really great brand. I've talked about Coyote before. I think some of the designers of Coyote helped build Lululemon. I know, it's just a theory, but this is a great example of what I might go to athletic wear now and look for more Coyote pieces. So just peek. I think that there's sometimes good deals. This would be a place that I would say check out just to see what brands might be hanging out in larger quantities back in the long racks. Okay, the next section is designer handbags. Now, most stores have a designer handbags rack. Check out this Kate Spade bag. Now, I know this might be like manufactured for stores like Ross or Nordstrom Rack. However, it's still 100% leather. Whether or not it's worth $350, $99 is a decent price. And it's not just this bag. We have other Kate Spade bags that I think come in at a really beautiful quality. Even if you're not like a Kate Spade or a Michael Kors, even if you're not a fan, I was actually quite surprised at some of the style and the design sitting in between all of the bags. So it's definitely worth checking out. The next category to find the real deals is active jackets in women's. Now, activewear historically for me has always been a pretty decent collection of things. I always find something, whether it's just a dupe or it's something like this Adidas jacket. There's a couple different really cool, stylish jackets that have been put on discount, or maybe they're manufactured or coming from their factory stores. But you could find some decent things, not only the active jackets, but also the active bottoms. This is a really good place to find dupes. We've talked about Yogalicious Luxe. It's a nicer quality if you want to pick up a really good competitively priced legging. Like $12.99 is cheaper than TJ Maxx even. So we win on that end. Go through piece by piece, because today, look at what I found. They are $9.99. So the fact that we also are seeing Spanx here gives me promise that there's probably other Spanx pieces in the store. So we're going to go look for those today too. All right, so don't go anywhere. There's so much more good stuff coming. So not only do we love the athletic wear section, but we also love the jackets. As I go through the women's jackets, speaking of Spanx, here it is again. Look at this beautiful faux leather moto jacket, $16.99. We've got Halston, another great classic trench coat. And then we also found Columbia. I have a Columbia employee store near my house. Occasionally I'll find a friend who has a special ticket. They know someone who works there, and I get in because you need the ticket to get in. The Columbia store is no joke. Things are really, really good there. However, they're still kind of pricey. So anytime I've needed to buy like ski stuff for the kids or my husband, I'll go there, but I'm still spending $80 to $150 per ski jacket. So today when I saw this in store, I was blown away. I'm like, wait, don't tell any of the employees because these prices are way better. Way, way better. All right. And even better than that, I walked over to the men's outerwear section, and that was even 10 times better than the women's. Look at this North Face coat. I cannot believe the price here, $99.99 for the full insulated piece. We have Levi's jackets for $29.99. We've got puffer vests. And we also have Columbia. This would be at the employee store. It's $39.99 today. There's lots of really cool things in the men's outerwear section. So outerwear for women, outerwear for men, both, and it's a place to find the deals. Now, I've been known as a mom over the years to get incredible things at Ross for my girls. I don't anymore, obviously, because they're not babies, but the place I like to go to start is always shoes. Today was no exception. I mean, I've never had a bad day of shoes for kids at Ross now that I'm thinking about it. But when I saw these Fenty kids sneakers, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I've never seen anything this good here at Ross. They are stepping up their game, you guys. Is Bluey still a thing? Because if it is, these sandals are amazing. Look at these champions. So cute, $19.99. And then I just had to show you this, like daddy and son right here. These Nike joggers, how adorable are these? The technology is there. The fabric is amazing. $19.99. So the kids section is great. Next to the kids section though is the seasonal. And this is the next category of really cute things. Now today they had so many things. There are some legit dupes though that I think are priced out better than a Home Goods all the way to a Pottery Barn. This white pumpkin, $15.99. I think there's so much you can do with this. We've got a huge array of just really pretty autumny fall things, from pumpkins and Disney to more neutral, beautiful fall new arrivals. I wanted to posit the mugs here because places like Anthropologie and Pottery Barn, they're coming out with really cute mugs, but check here first. Because while this guy's a little spooky, there's so many adorable fall mugs here, and they're only $4 to $5.99. I also wanted to remind you, the pillows at Ross are really, really good. Don't ever forget to look at those toss pillows. The pumpkin pillow is no exception. So there's some really great stuff. Always shop early for seasonal. Next category is kitchen. Cutting boards, pans, trays. There are some really beautiful pieces here. This Cook's cutting board is so heavy. I almost dropped it on my foot. I can't believe the price for how big and heavy it is. There's smaller ones too. There's knives, there's cutlery, there's silverware sets. I mean, we have so many different options here that I think aren't a huge surprise, right? You probably know it's at Ross, but it's a good reminder to check here first for things like this because the prices cannot be beat. I loved this. This felt very anthro to me. $6.99. Great gift ideas. Easy if you're hosting and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you just need these beautiful leaf plate cup. What are those called? This is the place to go across the board. Don't forget there's also beautiful kitchen towels coming in for the season too, as well as florals and plants and so forth. The next category is accent rugs. Now, I was in love with some of the selections in store today. This one is only $12.99. This felt very terrain, very Anthropologie to me. It's ginormous. It's beautiful. It's not the only one either. There's a lot of really beautiful selection here. Some of these pumpkin and Halloween fall mats reminded me of the ones I showed you that Costco has out right now, but these are all cheaper. Additionally to that, on the other side of the store, look at these rugs, you guys. This one is only $99.99, and it is basically an 8x10. The quality was actually pretty good too. And then we have an even bigger selection, more things sitting here on the other side of the store. So there's mats in two different sections of my store. Be sure to check because there's lots of good things here. The next place to find the deals is candles. And now I'm not telling you to just go find any candle. I want you to find like the premium boutique-y Pottery Barn dupe candles like this one, this pumpkin spice candle. I don't even know the brand, but this was so good. You could buy one for every person you know. Such Beautiful, beautiful features. It's heavy. It smells delicious. It still is $16.99, but I think that compared to, say, an Anthropologie or a Pottery Barn or Nordstrom, you're going to be spending $30 to $50 on that candle. There's lots of different selections here. I'm really impressed with these options in comparison to our favorite places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and HomeGoods even. Ross wins today. I don't know, but I do know that footballs can be expensive, especially if you need to buy them for your kids for practices and such. These are from Nike and from Wilson and from Puma. Like, these are legit sports balls, 100% leather. Every sport is sitting here at least half off what you would pay at Dick's. So we loved that for today. The next section, I made a quick stop here, was men's denim. Because if you're looking for the very best price on Levi's, I am not sending you to Target for this. I'm sending you to Ross. Every size, every color, every stitching. They had such a huge selection today, and the price points were so good that I just had to make a quick mention. The real deal for men is sitting in the denim section. Okay, let's talk about what you came here for. Yes, you guys, Gucci. So jewelry is one thing, watches are another, but when it comes to sunglasses, we are looking at something I have never in my life seen before at Ross. Look at the amount of Gucci sunglasses. Now you're probably wondering, what's the catch? There is such an unbelievable selection. We're talking about $150 per pair, you guys, which I'm telling you, right next door is Nordstrom Rack. They are going to want at least $100, maybe $200 more for these exact sunglasses. So these are potentially the best deal you can get on really good designer pieces. It's not just Gucci either. We've got other designers sitting here. Who knew? So I hope this gives you some inspiration to go into your local Ross and hopefully score the freaking best deal you possibly can. Okay. And I'm betting that it's going to be in one of these sections. Remember, this is your home for feel good, affordable fashion. We love it so much. Don't forget the blazer restock is live. So go get your blazer. I love you so much. I will see you next time. Mwah.